I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal, which rules to this. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track, not your wig pushed back. And I'ma give it to you. No diddy. But the only reason why you click this video is because you want to sell more stuff and you're at the right place at the right time, because I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. So I'm gonna just give you the blueprint to get 100 sales within the next 30 days, step by step, day by day. You remember that show? Me saying step by step just made that theme song come to my mind. Bonus points if you know the song of the lyrics that I started this video off with. Your prize, you get to be added to my book of cool. You get cool points with me because I think you are a cool person. But look, this strategy, it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then by all means, click off of this, go watch a cat video or one of those videos where they pop balloons of people that they are not interested in, if that's your thing. But look, this strategy here, it's very, very, very simple to do. And it's also very, very, very simple to execute. You just have to do it because it works if you work it. And it's mind-boggling to me how many people don't just follow this simple strategy or just do these simple things, and you will find success online in your business much, 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 much quicker. So look, first of all, out the gate, and this is the biggest thing of all, you need to make a decision to make this work. Look, most people, they're making choices, and you don't want to do this. And I cannot emphasize this enough. And I cannot emphasize how important this is for literally anything that you want to be successful at. Look, mindset over skill set. A lot of people, they're thinking that it is a skill set problem that they have when it's not a skill set problem. It is a mindset problem, and it all starts with making decisions over choices. So here's the thing with a decision. A decision is definitive. It does not have any other options. What people are doing out here and why they're failing miserably is that they think that they have choices. And when you have choices, most people don't move when they have a choice versus when you make a decision to do something. You know that this is what you are going to do because it does not have any options. Just think about anything that you do in your life, even something as simple as going to the grocery store, right? You made a decision in your mind to go to the grocery store. That is why you get to your destination of the grocery store. The other day, I just watched probably the most terrible movie of my life, Joker 2. Joker full of no spoilers, don't watch it. But I made a decision to go to the movies to watch Joker. I did not have all these options of, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Our goals, our dreams, and our aspirations are the same things. Once we make a decision to do something, our minds, they work like a GPS system. Think about it. Every single time that you hop in your car, you make a decision on where to go. You don't just start driving around and cross your fingers and hope that you get somewhere where you would enjoy being. No, you either mentally know where you're going in your mind, or you type the address in your GPS system first. And then when you make that decision of where you're going, your destination, no matter what is happening on the road, no matter if there's a 10-car pileup, a bad car accident, they're doing road construction right here, that GPS is going to take you in a different route, but the end destination is going to stay the same. And it starts off with making the decision. Now, once you've actually made this decision, right? Now, you have to devise a plan, right? But your plan is going to work because you have already made the decision to make your plan work. It's going to work because you have decided to make it work. You have the power here, right? You have the power to create anything that you want to create for yourself. The world is not just happening. You make what happens in your own world. But this plan starts off with 2 questions you need to ask yourself. First of all, what are you selling? And second of all, who are you selling it to? So let's start off with the what. What are you selling? Most people are failing right here because they're thinking of what the product should be. You need to get out of your mind that what you are selling is a product, right? And this may not make sense to you right now, but it will here in a very, very few short seconds. So when I say what are you selling, people, they're thinking, okay, what should my product be? Should it be a ebook? Should it be a course? Should it be a membership? Should it be whatever it is that the whatever? That's not the what. The what you are selling is that you need to be selling a result. This is the only thing that people are buying. People are buying results. So I'll tell you this, the only digital products that are selling are info products, right? So your product needs to be some type of informational product, but it can't just be an informational product because we're in the information age. Just think about it, right? You're on this platform right now. Information is abundantly available to us. A lot of stuff is YouTubeable and Googleable. And now with AI, it's ChatGPTable. So people, they don't want information. What people want is transformation, right? And typically, a transformation is a result, just like our GPS system, just like of where we want to go to our goals, our destination. It's the same thing that our product is. That is the what of our product. We simply want to take somebody from here, which is their current situation, and get them to here of where they want to be, which is their desired situation. This desired situation is the actual result. So the what are we selling? It needs to be some type of result. And you need to know what it is that you actually do. So most entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are dropping the ball miserably is that they can't effectively communicate and even tell you what it is that they do. So I have a simple equation for this. I call it the what you do equation. The what you do equation is this. I help X do Y by Z. Simple. The X is the who. The Y is the what, and the Z is the how. Just that short phrase right there, that short sentence, you can effectively communicate what it is that you do for someone. Then I add a transformation statement to it because remember, it's about getting someone a result with your actual product. It's not what the product is, it's the result that the product provides. So the transformation statement is this. So that they can blank. That's it. I help X do Y by Z so that they can blank. So I just use myself as an example just so you can have a tangible example right here, right? I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs increase their income, impact, and influence by creating and scaling digital products online so that they can do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, and make more while working less and get their time back, right? So this is how you can effectively communicate what it is that you do. But you have to understand what is the result that you're going to be delivering to somebody. Now, secondly, right here with the who. Who are you selling it to? There are so many entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs that are out here trying to create products and trying to do business and trying to sell stuff. And they don't even know who it is that they are selling to. And they don't even know who it is that they are actually helping. So there's something that you need to do right here. You need to build out, first of all, you need to pick a niche, right? Most people, they have this figured out. A lot of people, they know to pick a niche. But even the way that people are picking niches is wrong most of the time. Like somebody, they'll just hop into a super huge, overcrowded niche that's just general. Look, to build a business online and to make money online in your business and to get any type of attention, traction, views, followers, subscribers, whatever it is, because you're going to need some traffic, which I'll cover later on. But to just get any traction in your business, you have to be specific. You cannot be general. You cannot be a generalist. And even take entrepreneurship out of it. Just in the 9-to-5 workplace, who makes the most money? Generalist or specialist? The specialist makes more money. Does your regular family doctor practitioner make the most money, or is it that specialist that does a very special type of brain surgery. That specialist, that brain surgeon, makes way more money than the general doctor with a family practice. So even the way that people are picking their niches is wrong. They're just being super general instead of thinking within and some things that they're actually good at or some things that they love, so you can actually build a business and have fun and be making some money from some things that you actually enjoy doing along the way. Because I'm telling you this from past experience. If you just build a business because you're thinking of a way that you can make some money, you're going to end up hating your life, because you're going to put yourself in a big box to whereas you're going to start to make money doing something that you don't like doing. And you're going to be no different than everybody out here working a 9-to-5 job. Because why are most people working? They're only working to make money. And majority of people hate what they do. And I'm telling you, from experience, you would hate to build a business that you hate. And then you're gonna feel like you can't quit, just like everybody else out here feels like they can't quit their 9-to-5 because you're making money. Terrible, terrible, terrible feeling. So even with the niche, look, it's these 4 things that need to cross right here. It needs to start off with something that you love, something that you're good at, something that the world needs or that people need, and then something that you can get paid for. Where all these intersect right here, this is your niche. But I'm not gonna go that deep on picking your niche, right? I have a whole video on my page. Just go check it out on how to actually pick your niche. Just like a real deep dive on this exercise right here. But most people, they're at least familiar with picking a niche. But like I said, we need to know who it is that you're selling to. So you need to go a level deeper than the actual niche. You need to build out what's called an avatar profile. This is what nobody is doing. An avatar is going to be your customer profile. This is not plural. You don't want to be selling to everybody. You try to sell to everybody, you're not going to sell to anybody. Even on a content creation perspective, you try to make content for everybody, you're not going to get in front of anybody. Your avatar profile is one target customer, and you will be shocked to find out how many people fit your avatar's profile when you actually take the time, energy, and effort to build one out. So say that this is a niche, right? It's huge, but there's all these people. Just imagine all these dots are people within a niche, right? It's hard to get seen, it's hard to get traction, but when you build an avatar profile, you're speaking to this one individual within the niche, and then this crazy thing starts to happen. You start to realize, like, whoa, there's so many other people that fit this avatar profile. So just in short, what I did when I was building out my avatar profile is that I just made my avatar myself. I made my avatar my previous self from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, right? I only make the content that I know that I needed. Now, your avatar doesn't have to be your former self, but I just know that it was very, very, very easy for me to create products for my previous self because I know what it is that I needed. It's very, very, very easy for me to create content for my former self because I know what I needed to hear, right? And if you're watching this right now, there's a reason why me and you are connecting, because we have a lot of things in common, because you are simply just my former self. So I know exactly what you're going through. I know exactly what you're thinking. I know exactly how you feel on this journey that you're going on right now, because I've gone through the same feelings. I've gone through the same emotions. You are me and I am you. We are one. Don't you feel so good knowing that we have a bond and a connection? But remember the plan. What are you selling, which is a result or a transformation? And who are you selling it to? Your actual avatar, right? And then your product is simply just going to be a vehicle. That's it. The actual digital product is just going to be the vehicle that you deliver your result to your avatar. Or anytime you think of a result or you think of a transformation, think of a solution. That's all that we're doing as entrepreneurs. We're only in the problem-solving business. That's it. Just think about every single thing that you spend $1 on, you spend it on something that is solving a problem in your life. But our product is simply just a vehicle. So if that is going to be an ebook, that ebook is simply just a vehicle for you to deliver your solution to your avatar's problem. If your product is going to be a course, your course is simply just a vehicle to deliver the solution to your avatar's problem. If your product is going to be a membership, your membership is simply just a vehicle to deliver your solution to your avatar's problem. So I really, really, really want to emphasize this again. The what is the result, not the vehicle. Everybody that's failing out here is thinking that the vehicle is what they're selling. No, you're not selling the vehicle. You are selling the result. You are selling the transformation. The type of product that you choose to create is simply just the vehicle. All right, so now that you got this there, the next step here is that you need to do some research. All right, you need to do some research. Now that you know what it is that you're selling, now that you know who it is that you're selling it to, you need to do some research. You can't play the game if you don't do any research on the competition. And this is a game. And you got to know how to play the game. Look, you got to know how to play the game so you can effectively break the rules. And there's so many people out here trying to play the game and they don't even know the rules. They trying to play the game and they ain't even hopping in the game. They trying to play the game and they haven't even watched any tape or any game film on their opponent. That's why when they show up to the game, they just lose miserably. So yes, entrepreneurship is a game. It is a competitive sport, and the numbers on the board, it's the money. That's how we keep score in this game in the entrepreneurial world. So when I say that you need to research some of your competitors. I want you to find anywhere between, let's say on the low end, 10, and on the high end, 50, if you're really being serious with this. But I'll say anywhere between 10 to 50. So that can be 10 to 20 people, 10 to 15 people. But you need to go and research a bare minimum. Like bare minimum, like bottom of the bottom minimum, 10 people. But why would you just want to be the minimum, right? But you want to go and research some competitors. So when I say some competitors, you want to go and find people that are in your niche, right? So here's the thing. The reason why you want to do this is because you want to see what is working for people within your niche. But most importantly, what you want to do is that you want to see what other people are doing and what is working for other people so you can figure out how to stick out like a sore thumb. Because if you really do some market research, you'll see that everybody just looks like these check marks and everybody looks the same. And here's the thing about what you'll start to notice out here in business. People are just doing copycat versions of what everybody else is doing for the most part. So if you study what other people are doing within your field, it then becomes very, very, very easy to become this star right here in the middle and stick out like a sore thumb. What you want to do in business, what you want to do in entrepreneurship, and what you want to do in content creation, because your content is what's going to be driving traffic to your product and your business, is that you want to stick out like a sore thumb. You don't want to blend in with everybody. And what everybody is doing is that they're blending in. That's why there's so many people that are not getting results, because they might be doing some market research. They might be seeing what is working for other people. But what they are doing is that they're just taking the same exact thing that other people are doing and they're saying, oh, that worked for them. Let me see if that can work for me. And then guess what? It's not going to work out for you. And for the people that are familiar with who it is that they're copying, all that they're doing is just reminding people of the originator. So a great example that I love to use of this is Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant, in my opinion, greatest basketball player of all time. You want to argue about it? So what? Go argue your mama. I ain't about to argue this about Kobe being Bryant, right? But anyways, right? The greatest of all time in most conversations is Michael Jordan, MJ. And no matter what Kobe did, even to this day, rest in peace to Kobe, most people won't say that Kobe's the greatest ever. But they will say that he's the closest thing that they've ever seen to Michael Jordan. But then they'll put him at like number 3 or number 4 or number 5 or number 6 on the all-time list. So how can the closest thing that you've ever seen in your life to Michael Jordan not at least be 1B or at least be number 2? Why do they put him lower on the list? It's because Kobe Bryant copied Michael Jordan to a T, and no matter what he did in his career, he only reminds everybody of the originator. You don't want to do that in your business. So you want to research what other people are doing so you can start to formulate what is your brand going to be, which is the next step of brand. Right? But you want to research so you can figure out, okay, everybody's doing this. I see the trends in this niche. I see the trends on what everybody is doing. What can I do to brand myself differently so when I pop out like a sore thumb, because you want to be that sore thumb on the internet. You don't want to blend in with everybody. You want to stand out. Then I want you to start to research outside. I want you to start to research outside of your niche. And I want you to find things that are working for people that are doing something that is totally not related to you at all. The reason for this is just because basic human psychology, if something is working for somebody over here, it typically will work for you over here. Now, you can take these things from outside of your niche and bring them within your niche. Now, some of these things that other people are doing that are in a business, that are in a niche totally separate from you, you may be able to copy some of those things and bring them back over here to your niche. And you're going to stand out amongst everybody else here that's just doing the same thing. So in your research, you want to research people within your niche so you can figure out how you are going to brand yourself to be different from these people. And you want to research some people outside of your niche so you can see some things that are working and take those things that are working and bring them over here within your actual niche. So I'll give you an example. I got a bunch of ideas. There was this random channel I came across. It was a woodworking channel. Some of the things that this woodworking channel was doing works for me. I have no interest in woodworking. I have no interest in shaving and crafting wood, right? But I got some inspiration from this wood crafting dude, and guess what? It works for me in my business. But you want to brand yourself, which I said here is the next step. Brand is everything, right? In a former life of me, I used to be one of those marketing guys. What are all the marketing strategies? I need to do all these marketing things. Then I learned all this stuff about sales. Oh, what is all the psychology of sales? I need all these sales tactics and sales tricks and sales strategies. No, brand is everything. Look, in entrepreneurship, there's 4 levels of entrepreneurship. Here at the bottom of everything, we have branding. Then here, we have marketing. Then a level up, we have sales. Then here at the highest, we have delegation. Right? Branding, marketing, sales, and delegation. But the foundation of everything is brand. And if you focus and hone in on brand, I'm telling you, a mistake that I made in years past is that I started up here with sales, and then I went down to marketing and everything, and then I did not focus at all on the brand. Because look, here's the thing about sales and marketing. If you focus in on building an effective brand for yourself, the marketing and the sales pretty much takes care of itself. So think about this. You market to the people that you brand to. You sell to the people that you market to. Now that you have some money coming in your business, now you can delegate up here and you can reinvest into your business, and you can maybe hire some help, start to get some employees, or on a lower tier, get some virtual assistants to help you out or something like that, right? And I'm not really going to talk about delegation here in this video because delegation's at the highest, because it can burn everything down very, very quickly if you just have the wrong people in place. But I'm not talking about that right now. We're talking about getting these sales in, right? So think about this again. When you focus in on brand, just think about your daily spending, right? Just look around right now. Look at the things that you have bought. Whatever device that you're watching this on right now. Did some marketing or some sales tactic get you to purchase the device that you're on watching this video right now? Or was it just the brand? Just look around your house. Look around at everything that you bought. Was it some type of marketing tactic that got you to buy that? Was it some type of sales tactic that got you to buy that? Or did you know, like, and trust the brand? So, like I'm saying, you build an effective brand, the marketing and the sales, it pretty much takes care of itself. And the reason why most people's marketing and sales strategies isn't working because they have no brand familiarity. So I like to use the mall as an example. So imagine if this is the mall. Then here on the outside here, you have these stores, right? Then here in the middle here, you have these kiosks, right? Think about when you're in the mall, in the middle of the mall kiosk. Don't you walk past those people 100% of the time? They try to spray you with cologne and perfume. They try to rub lotion on you. They try to clean only one of your shoes. You walk past them 100% of the time. You say no. Why do you walk past them? Because you don't know them, you don't like them, and you don't trust them. They have no brand familiarity. And you walk past them 100% of the time, and you walk in to the stores where you have brand familiarity. It's the same thing with your business online. I'm telling you, it may be a slower build initially, but you will have exponential growth, because that's the thing about business growth that people don't understand. Your business growth, it's not a linear growth like this. Business growth, it's typically has exponential growth. And this is what exponential growth looks like. See how right here, it pretty much just goes up at a very, very quick pace? That's exponential growth. But a lot of people don't see that exponential growth because they typically quit in this stage. The slow build, or the slow momentum that is building up in order to get that exponential growth curve. And I'm telling you, the branding right here, that's all that slow build. But you want to focus in, like I said, on brand. So you want to not only brand your products, but you want to brand yourself, because the most valuable asset that you could possibly own in today's day and age is your personal brand. So you want to create media from your personal brand and then attach a product to that brand, because people, they're buying things from people that they know, like, and trust first. Yes, people, they are going to be buying your product, but they're going to be buying you first, because people buy things from people that they know, like, and trust. And people buy from emotion, and then they justify with logic. So you need to be able to build that connection with people with your actual brand. So really focus in on brand, how you are going to set yourself apart personally, and also brand your products. Now we're going to create. Next step, now we need to create our products, right? Now, like I said, the what that we are selling is not what the product actually is. It's a result, right? But this creation is the vehicle, right? What is our vehicle going to be? The best-selling products, I'll tell you now: ebooks, courses, audiobooks, memberships, mentorships, right? And here's the thing about a digital product also that you really need to understand. Anything to where it's the deliverable of that product is digital, it's a digital product. So if you want to put together a membership or some type of mentorship, but it's strictly online, guess what? That is a digital product. Stop listening to all these people talking about these digital planners and all that type of stuff. Remember, it needs to be some type of information product that has a result, a transformation attached to it. Those are the only digital products where people are making life-changing income from. And at the end of this video, I'll give you a strategy on how to really create a product. I typically create most of my products in one day, but I'll give you a strategy to where you can create 3 digital products in one day and get paid 3 separate times from one piece of work. So I'll give you that at the end of the video. But next, this is very, very, very important. The next step, you need to create a wait list. This is what most people are just really, really, really messing up. And every time I say this, it really just pains me. Look, a lot of people, they suffer from what I call the Beyonce effect. Now, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with Queen Bee. I don't want no smoke with the Beehive. I don't want no smoke with the Beehive on Beyonce's internet. All hail Beyonce. But what I call the Beyonce effect is this. What a lot of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs do is that they just create their product and then they just release it. They just create something, they take their time, energy, effort to create something, and then they just start posting about it and saying, hey, buy my stuff. That's what I call the Beyonce effect, because think about Beyonce, right? Beyonce's star power is so huge that Beyonce cannot tell anybody about nothing that she's working on. Make one post on her Instagram and it'll sell out. Beyonce didn't tell anybody that she was coming out with the album. She made one post, Renaissance, goes to the top of the charts. She tells nobody that she's coming out on tour. She makes one post, Renaissance tour, go get your tickets, sells out worldwide, right? We are not Beyonce. I don't know about you. I ain't Beyonce. Some people love me, but they don't love me like Queen Bee, right? So you need to have a wait list. And what a wait list does is that it builds anticipation for your release. It lets people know that you're having something that is going to be available to them, that is going to actually help them. So with the wait list, I say you do anywhere between maybe 7 to 10 days, maybe 14 on the long side of things. The reason why you don't want to have it too short is because you want to build some anticipation. The reason why you don't want to have it too long is because people's attention span isn't there. You want to build that anticipation and that excitement within a moderately short time frame. Right? So when you build out this wait list, not only are you announcing that you're working on something, or not only are you announcing that you're going to release something, you're going to use limited availability and scarcity tactics. Limited availability and scarcity tactics to incentivize people to sign up for your wait list. Because just because you say you have a wait list, people aren't just going to sign up to wait for your product's release just because you told them to. But if you use limited availability and or scarcity tactics to incentivize them to sign up for your wait list, they will sign up for that. So what I mean by this is this. Upon release, you may have I'm just making up numbers for the sake of the example. You may have a product that it's going to be $100, right? But limited availability or scarcity, for the first 50 people that purchase, they'll be able to get it at 50% off, right? For $50. That's scarcity, but sign up for my wait list so you will get notified when it releases, because this discount is only going to be available for the first 50 people, right? Or something that I like to use. I like to use discounts, and I like to use time windows also. So I'll say either the first 50 people, the first 30 people, the first 100 people, whatever the number is, or I'll say for the first 30 minutes, for the first hour. See that limited availability side of it? So something that I've done before in the past, if I just use this $100 product, right, just as an example, at a discount at 50%, I'll say for the first 50 minutes, this is only going to be available at 50% off for $50. On the 51st minute, the price is shooting back up to $100. People sign up for that wait list, and then I'm not only getting their contact information, but I'm also adding value to them and building that anticipation over this time frame of my release. And that's how you can have what I like to call cash flow days. That's how we can have an influx of income coming in on an actual release date, instead of just releasing something, not telling anybody, being like Beyonce, and then it's crickets and nobody buys the stuff. Well, because nobody was waiting for the stuff. That's what I call the Beyonce effect. So instead of acting like Beyonce now, we have to act like Beyonce then. What did Beyonce do when she was first starting off? Beyonce, she would go on press runs. Beyonce would go on every single radio station around the country and do interviews talking about she has a project coming out. She has an album coming out. She has a single coming out. Back when they used to have the TRLs and the 106 in Parks and all that stuff, Beyonce used to go and sit on the couch with AJ and Free at 106 in Park and talk about the project that she has coming out. Beyonce would do all this stuff to build the anticipation to then let you know the song's coming out. To then let you know that what was that song? I'm gonna. You remember, right? We got to do the things that she did then, not now. Now her star power is so big, and in the future, your star power will be so big that you can just silently just drop something and people will buy it. But we got to build up to that point. Now that you have your wait list, now, and this is really fun to me, this part right here. Now, we got to hack the algorithm. We got to hack the algorithm. And this is where a lot of people are scared of. They're so scared of the algorithm, or they think that the algorithm is not working in their favor. Oh, I can't beat the algorithm hates me. Nobody watches my stuff. I can't get any views. I can't get any likes. I can't get any engagement. Oh, the algorithm. Well, look, this is what you need to think of the algorithm. Anytime you think of the word algorithm or thinking of how you can beat the algorithm, delete that word out of your vocabulary and replace it with people. That's all that the algorithm is. Any platform, all it is designed to do is to show people what it is that they want to see. So if you know your niche and you've built your avatar and you've done research on your competitors, you know what your people or what your avatar wants to see. That's why I say that you really, really need to spend some real time on building out your avatar profile, because when you know who it is that you're speaking to and you actually have your avatar down to a T, you know where they congregate and you know where they hang out online. Then it becomes very, very easy for you to just pop up in front of their face and say, hey, I know you're looking for me. I kind of got what you want over here. Right? Because here's the thing, there are hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people that would love to buy what you have to offer if they only knew that you existed. But when you know who your avatar is and you know who it is that you're speaking to, it then becomes easy to hack the algorithm, because you understand that you're only talking to your people and you know where your people congregate and they hang out online. Then you just make the content and put yourself in front of them, wave your hand and say, hey, got what you need. You're looking for me. Here I am. Because here's how these algorithms work. Look, everything starts off with your avatar, right? Then you simply just make the content only speaking to your avatar. That's how we get traction, because then the algorithms start to categorize your content and they start to use their organic traffic sources to put you in front of more people that fits your avatar's profile. You do that, you get numbers coming in online your business, like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this credit at the top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, you cannot lose if you just use this strategy. It will be impossible for you to lose. I promise you. It works if you work it, but you have to make that decision. Decide that you are going to make it work. Just watch what happens for you. So go ahead and click the link down there in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And I did not forget, I made a promise. I said I'm gonna give you the complete blueprint on how you can create a product in one day and make a bare minimum of $100,000 with it. Go ahead and check out this video right here. It gives you the exact blueprint. It's crowded at the top.